This is just going to be an educational video on how I repaired my Samsung Curved monitor. It is not the Odyssey model, so I can tell you that right now. This is the first generation model of this particular one. I will leave a model number in the description so you know the one I'm working on. And the repair was pretty easy. I didn't have any problems installing the part, and it worked phenomenally well after it, so the repair was a success. But please enjoy my video, and of course if you have any questions on it, leave a comment below and I'll answer it as soon as I can. But please enjoy my video, and yeah, y'all have yourself a good one. All right, I have got the back off. It looks like the back just clips on. With this particular style, it just popped on. And the way I actually started was just on the bottom. Right here, there's like little divot points on each corner. I just popped a flat head right here, and it started to pop. So, of course, I'm not gonna, of course, you might break some of your tabs, but other than that, it's the only way I figured out how to break into the back half of the screen. All right, this is the old panel right here, and this is the new panel. So the next easiest thing is now just to swap here and then plop it right here. So let's see here. Okay, for starters, I'm going to go ahead and remove the video board first. And I have to disconnect these two connectors right here. So, and it looks like they all fit one way, so you can't get them backwards. So just unhook those wires there. And then we're gonna go ahead, remove some other wirings right here. And then we're gonna go ahead and dismount that. I'll let y'all know where I find the screws at. So to be continued real quick. After removing all your wires from either side, you have to remove this screw and that one and that one. Once you do that, this piece right here will hinge off, and then we'll go ahead and attach it to the new one. And you will have to remove your border here for your panel. It's only held up by a screw here, one screw in the center, and then one on the other end as well. And also make sure that your wires ain't gonna snag anywhere. But after that, this should just pop off and you'll be able to apply it to your new panel here. All right, I have the new bezel piece that goes on the bottom where the control sets are. Now remember, after removing these three screws, these things are held on by clips. Similar to what you had to do on the back panel for the Samsung, you're gonna do the same thing on here as well. You feel like you're gonna break it, you might end up breaking the clips, but you do have the three screws right here holding in place for you. And also remember, if you do see this screw right here, this screw is not mounted to the chassis, it's just mounted to the plastic, so you don't have to unscrew that one. And this is the power board right here. Now do be careful uninstalling this, because I let this thing unplugged long enough so I really don't have to worry about voltage staying in this power board. But do tread with caution when removing these. But we're gonna go ahead and swap this piece over to here. And there's a screw here and a screw here. And I think that's gonna be it. And this thing's gonna pop out for me, and then we're gonna place it on the new chassis here, and we'll be right as rain. All right, guys, we got the power board removed off the old one and installed onto the new one. And now we're gonna go ahead and install the video board. Now, the ribbon here that you see on the T-Con right there, that you have to remove off your old one. So your T-Con wire, just this ribbon connector right here, just this piece, that has to be pulled from your old one, because the new one does not come with that, but that's fine. That just goes to your video board, and I'm gonna wire this thing up and then get everything all assembled. This is what it would look. This is what it will look like after you're all wired up. You got your 2 ribbon connectors here. There's no connector that goes here. And of course, all your wirings are connected here. And yeah, it's gonna be all set and ready. Now we're just gonna put on the back panel and test this thing out. All right, guys, the monitor is fixed. Haven't ran into any problems at all. I played some games on it. No flickering, no stuttering or anything. This thing is fixed. These are just my final thoughts after the repair and what I ran into, and if this repair is even worth doing. When I purchased the part originally, it was very expensive, and the monitor did cost a fair bit of money at first. Like the Samsung, but just remember, this is not the Odyssey version. When this monitor first came out, it was expensive. It was, I think, almost around like $1,800. But after I accidentally damaged it, I ordered the part, which was around $900, and when I had to wait 6 months to get it, the price of that monitor just kept going all the way down pretty quickly. Even though this part was easy to install, it is not worth it. The price to repair versus just buying a new one. I mean, you might as well buy a new one, because right now you can actually buy a new one, the same one that I have, for $899. So I am definitely in the negative, but it was a fun experience assembling this curved monitor. It, like I said, very easy to do, but not worth it. It is not worth the repair, but if you do have one and you're able to get one on a cheap, discounted price, like if you're able to get the part for even cheaper, then, I mean, you just got to pick your battles. If you want to try it, you can. If you don't, I'd probably just go ahead and just buy a new one. But of course, hope you enjoyed my video, and just leave a comment below if you have any questions. Thank you.